What is happening, disc golf fans, and welcome back to the channel. I'm here with another disc golf adventure. Let's get into it. All right, today we are out here at Marietta Park, called Wildwood Park, and a Wildwood disc golf course. We have dog walking park and other things going on here, but trails, nice trails. But this is a pretty new course. Got some nice woodwork, nice benches, concrete tee pads, nice signs, and I'm looking at 290. Nice blue baskets, Prodigy blue baskets, which I like. I can see those in the woods easier. And 290 with a slight, says a slight right to left, but unless that's not it, I mean, I'm looking like I'm looking at it. I'm gonna throw my Crave. What are you throwing here? 290, almost straight. Give it a try. All right, so you gotta love this. I'm out here dodging raindrops, and on the first hole, broke my camera mount. That stinks, but move on. This is a nice little course. I didn't know that there was a white basket and a blue basket. So the blue baskets are the short holes, a little more moderate for the white. I'll come back and play that another time. But blue is right up there. We're gonna try that at 210 feet. This one's uphill, last one was downhill. And what would you throw here? 210, uphill, straight shot through the trees. That's always the easiest. I'm gonna throw my H2. Let's see that. All right, here we go. We made it to hole 3. I spared you the video of me hitting the first available tree on the last one, but my scramble game, I wanted to work on my scramble game today. Scramble game is on point. I hit metal on my upshot and tap in for 3. By the way, I'm throwing left hand backhand or left hand sidearm. And see here, tee pads are kind of wet. It stopped sprinkling at the moment, just a little sprinkle. And we're looking at hole 3, 215 downhill, and slight to the right, slightly. As it says here. What are you throwing here? What are you thinking? Can you see it? Kind of. Alright, so that's that. And to me it looks like the basket's off to the left. Just saying, that's what it looks like. I can see a blue basket on the left. I don't see anything anywhere else, so that's what we're throwing. What am I throwing? 215. I'm probably going to go sidearm and something like my passion. We'll see how the passion does. I haven't thrown that yet. Let's do it. Here we go. We're on hole 4. On hole 3, I stopped my run up and got out my Raptor because I didn't realize, but on the sign, let me show you here. Oh, this one doesn't have it. But it had on the last one, it had a blue basket and a white basket. So this was just a blue, which is right up there. Ace run all the way, 160 feet. We're gonna try that up there if you can see it. And yeah, stopped my run, pulled my Raptor out, put a nice skip on it, and parked it. So not bad, not terrible. Makes for a good day. Like I said, next time I'll come out here and play the whites. Probably add another stroke to each hole for me. And I'm also working on my run-up. So, saw an old video by Michael Holt from North Carolina. Haven't seen his stuff. I don't think he's doing anything right now, based on not on the channel that I saw. So I'm looking at turning my plant foot. If I can show you. Plant foot. It's recommended. He's trying to get more distance, so I'm planting my plant foot a little backwards. So when I come to plant, I'm doing that and giving it a rip. So, working on that today. And my scramble game, of course. All right, let's see how it goes. I'm pulling out. What are you throwing here? 160 uphill, pretty straight. I'm going to go probably my 160. Maybe Crave. Maybe FD. Yeah, I think I could do my Lucky Villain FD. Here we go. All right, made it to hole 5. I know you'd be surprised, but I hit a tree like about middle of the fairway on the last hole. So scramble and got a par. So here we are, hole 5. And here's what I was telling you about. This is kind of cool. I like how they did this. So they've got 200 foot par 5. They got the white basket, blue basket positions. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm throwing the blue baskets on this round, and it says it's off to the right. Okay, kind of see it down there. Kind of see it down there on the right. 200 foot. What are you throwing? See, my noodle alarm. Like I said, probably in the trees. Probably not a good time to work on my plant foot. You know, it didn't help me on the last throw. I wasn't thinking, but 200. Yeah, probably Grave, something like that. FD was the right call for the last one. It was looking good. Hit a tree. Let's see. Throwing Grave. Let's do it. All right, made it to hole 6. Missed the line I was looking for on hole 5. Went a little inside, but still ended up with like a 25-foot putt and doinked it off the basket. Yeah, I should have practiced my putts this morning. But look at this. I made it to hole 6. Check this out. Hole 6. I think that's probably going to block the trees, block off hole 8, coming up back up this way. But there it is, hole 6, 240 feet. I'm guessing it's right down there. I only see a blue basket on this one. What are you throwing here? You're going to hyzer out, maybe to the right, and come back. That's what I'm thinking. It's downhill. I'm probably going to throw my D3 or my Raider, something that's got a little kickback, a little skip action. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so let me recap hole 6. I did take that hyzer line on the right side with my sidearm on the Raider and landed about 30 feet from the basket, threw a putt, hit the band, rolled away. I had about a 40-foot putt and banked it off the basket, in for a bogey. Sucked. But here I am, finishing up hole 7. Okay, we had a crowd on up by 7 tee pad, so I went ahead and threw 300 foot downhill, and I swung mine a little bit too much. I threw a D3 downhill, sidearm, thinking I would give it a little more ante. Didn't happen. I'm right here. Basket's right there. So what would you have thrown there? Like I said, I just hoping the plan was. The execution wasn't, but I'm going to try to flick up a little, flick up my Mako 3 and put it by the basket. All right, made it to hole 8. Here we go. Take a look at the sign. We're on the 225, and the basket's right there. Only blue on this one, right there. So back up by, that was hole 6 over here where we threw from. And what are you throwing here? 225? For me, man, my Crave has been my go-to today, so I'm going to try that again. I mean, could throw my zone. Nah, Crave. All right, here we go. Made up to hole 9. I can't birdie. I got a par on that one. I'm leaving a lot out here. So 9, here we go. 205 feet. Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot of difference. To 345. 205 to the right. Don't see it, but I'll just throw it out there. See what we do. What are you throwing here? Hold on. Crave did not hook enough left or enough right to the right for me. Backhand. I'm gonna try the relay. Maybe get a little more to the left turn. Let's see what we got. All right. Recap on hole 9. I should have went to see where that basket was because dang it was straight down the fairway, and I hooked something over to the right off the fairway, thinking that's where the basket was, and no. So I'm scrambling, and I doinked it off the bogey band to get a bogey. Yeah, I love that. But all right, made it to hole 10. Check this out. This is nice. I mean, look at hardly any ground clutter. This is a nice looking park. This is awesome. I love it when it's like this. Even with the trees fully on. Anyway, check out hole 10. I'm gonna go look. I mean, it's only one basket here. My bad. Let's try that again. Only one basket here. 245 feet. What are you throwing? I'm thinking I'm probably gonna go my Pro Wraith. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Up and over there. We'll see where it goes. All right, hole 10, easy par for the update, and I used my Pro Wraith. Got me pretty close. Flicked my Mako 3 to the basket and a tap in, easy tap in for par. And now check this out, hole 11, 215 feet. It's right there. I mean, it's just right there. And for the blue basket, white baskets. Dang, way down there. Next time. So I'm going 215, right there. A little bit downhill. What are you throwing? I'm gonna go backhand. See if I can hit that. I like the lines, man. The lines in here are really good. I really enjoy this course. You can take the line. I'm gonna go something and try to hit that open part on the left and swing back into the basket. I'm taking the right line, but I want to stay to the left so I can swing back to the basket. See how that works. What am I throwing? I'm throwing, maybe I'm going to do that Pro Wraith again. I liked how that flew. We'll try that. All right, recap on hole 11. Good choice to disc up. Even though it took a big skip, still kept me a pin high, able to birdie. And now we're at hole 12. 3 foot. Only the one basket. Pretty much straight ahead. A little off to the right. Let's see how that works. What are you throwing here? Man, kind of right through there. If I can get through that gap. H2. Try that. Alright, in case you didn't know, this is what I'm throwing, my H2 Prodigy 11.5 02.5 400 plastic. It's a misprint, and picked it up at used. I don't know who that is, but got it used. Here we go, made it to hole 13. 175 and 305. So what are you throwing here? Let's see. There's the white basket, and over here, you can see the blue basket up in there. Yeah, up in here, blue basket. There. That's where I'm going. Probably gonna do a relay. Hit that line over here, try for that line over here, and then cut back. Try that. Man, other side of this tree would have been golden. Right there. So here's my relay, Matt Dollar relay. It's a 6.5 -2.1, but it doesn't fly like that. It flies like a -1, -3. Quick recap on hole 13. I did not make it that putt through the trees. Yeah, that's just bad putting. I should have. No reason, just got it in your head. Yeah, hard that. So here we are, made it to hole 14, 65, only the blue basket, and it is straight ahead like it shows. It's over the hill and then down the path. I went ahead and went and looked at it, so I'm not throwing off the path again. What are you throwing here? I'm gonna go 265. I just want to get straight down that path. I'm gonna go with my Envy, my putter, and see how far I can get it down the path. All right, my friends, that should not have been a bogey. Yeah, not a bad throw off the tee. Second shot, stunk it up, hit a tree, scrambled for my third, tap in 4, but now we're on to 15. Here's the line. Here's the line. 225 and 300. What are you throwing? I'm gonna probably pro wraith it. I'll try my pro wraith on it. Why not? See if I can get out there. Or, yeah. Recap on 15. The wraith got me behind a tree. Use my Crystal Flex zone. Yeah, love that. Crystal Flex zone for easy tap in par. All right, so here we are at hole 16. There's the line, there's the fairway, and basket right there, blue. That's the only one on this hole. 230 feet. Something flex. I could flex over there. Maybe. What are you throwing? Man. Something to flex down there. Maybe. I'm gonna try. Shoot. It's probably gonna skip. I'm gonna try my beast. Let's do it. Recap, hole 16. Oh man, I'm almost out of my game. It's starting to rain a little bit. I turfed the first shot, not good, the beast, and flicked the second one up with my Mako 3 and hit a tree, scrambled to get a bogey. Oh well, I'm gonna have a protein snack. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Now we're on hole 17. Hole 17, and see 220. Looks like it's straight ahead, kind of. 255 for the longs. What are you throwing here? I see the white. I'm gonna go up, see if I can see the blue. Let's see what I'm throwing here. All right, recap on hole 17. Had my little snack, got up and walked where I was going to throw and saw that I was throwing into a jungle. So I Went back to my bag and grabbed the beast, backhanded it on the left side, got me a putt, and I missed, but it's about a 25-foot putt. I got to go home and practice those. Anyway, made it to hole 18, and 225 is only a blue, slightly up there and to the right. I'm gonna go look at that and make sure, because that's what I'm looking at. All right, let's check it out. All right, so here's my thinking. I see the blue is right ahead of us, but not a great line. I could go to the right that way, but I'm thinking sidearm maybe to this side, a little Annie. Oh man, I don't know. I'd come back this way, skip it. Oh yeah, probably do that. I'll do the Raider on this side, right side, and skip it back up to the left. Here we go. It's way up there on the right, pretty far up on the right. What are you throwing? Man, pretty far up on the right. Let's see what kind of line got over here. Yeah, I could go that way. Could go that way. Get about the same spot. Huh. Yeah, maybe my Raider, if I can get there from here. What do you think? Oh no, I gotta get around that first. I'm thinking maybe my Roadrunner. Sidearm, left-hand sidearm, going that way. We'll try it. That's it for this time. Thanks for joining us. Be sure to like and subscribe and share this video with friends. All right, see ya.